I left a full ride scholarship to go pour concrete with my dad, and 20 years later, I built an AI operating system from scratch. Let me tell you how that happened. When I was 5 years old, I would go to work with my dad, getting paid in chocolate milk and donuts. I didn't know other kids were sleeping in on Saturdays. I didn't care. I was hanging out with my dad. By 16, I was running my own concrete crew, writing proposals on carbon copy paper while other contractors were scrawling notes on napkins. In high school, I had an amazing chemistry teacher who fought to give me a full ride scholarship. I walked away from it after only 3 semesters. What I saw when I did my internship was a future full of unhappy people and broken marriages. I decided that wasn't for me, so I went back to building. I worked my way into my dad's concrete company along with my brother, pouring concrete. We eventually upgraded our skill set and obtained our general contractor's license. Then we started a manufactured home dealership and began doing our own land development. Year one profit at Record Homes, $8,000 split 3 ways. Most people would quit. We saw it as tuition. Each lesson was hard but necessary. When our home set company didn't show up, we went and got our installer's license. When the septic contractor took 4 months, we learned to do it ourselves. Today, my kids help install them, fourth generation in the making. I got married to a wonderful wife and had 5 kids along the way. We opened up a franchise in playa bowls, and it's a lot of fun, totally different from construction. We were looking for a business that our kids could grow up in and be part of the family business like we were with our parents. Last year, I joined Dan Martell's elite coaching program and everything shifted. First thing he told me was I needed a brand. My first video was so bad I couldn't even post it, but I started. I took writing courses. I wrote my book to my kids. It's called The Fourth Generation Formula, and it's everything I've learned about how to transfer capability to the next generation. Not just money, not just a business, but the ability to build from scratch. The workbook takes it further, a 13-week implementation guide that walks you through actually doing it. As I was developing those, I was starting to realize that coaching was the inevitable step in that journey. But I wasn't sure I wanted to do that. I also had a great idea for a software that solves a painful problem I'd seen as a contractor for 30 years. Contractors lose jobs every day because they can't get quotes out fast enough. I paid a developer $50,000 to build it and got absolutely nothing for it. So I moved on, knowing that there's always something to learn. That is when I had the idea for Oscar, but I didn't know how to build him yet. Then, when I was building the website for my book, I realized if I can build a website, I can build a web app. 90 days and about $1,000 later, I had Oscar, an AI operating system with over 400,000 lines of code. Traditional development costs would have put Oscar at over $5 million with a 15-person team, almost 2 years. I built him from my office with AI as my co-builder. I'm not bragging, it just shows you what's possible today with the tools we have now. No developer, no computer science degree, just a concrete kid who refused to quit. That's not bragging. That's just proof that capability beats credentials every single time. I'm Kable, author of Fourth Generation Formula and the solo founder of Oscar. My grandfather started with a pickaxe, my dad built record construction, and I built on that. My kids are the fourth generation, and by the numbers, that's where 97% of family legacies die. The pattern is predictable. Struggle creates strength. Strength creates success. Success creates comfort, and comfort creates weakness. Weakness destroys everything you built unless you transfer the struggle, not just the success. Not on my watch. You can't transfer a pyramid, only the ability to build one.